How does globalization impact national sovereignty? Imagine a world where countries are more connected than ever before, sharing ideas, goods, and policies at lightning speed. That's what globalization is all about. It's like a giant web linking nations through trade, technology, and international organizations. But this web also pulls at the threads of a country's independence. Sovereignty means a nation's ability to govern itself without outside interference. When countries open their borders and economies to the world, their control over internal affairs can change. For example, when a country joins a global trade agreement, it agrees to follow rules that might limit how it manages its own economy. Multinational companies can operate across borders, sometimes influencing local policies or bypassing national regulations. This can make it harder for governments to protect their own industries or set independent fiscal policies. International organizations like the European Union or the World Trade Organization also play a role. Countries that are members often have to follow shared rules that can override their own laws. This means decision-making power shifts from national governments to these larger bodies. It's a way to promote cooperation but can also limit a country's ability to act solely in its own interest. Globalization also brings international laws that cover human rights, environmental issues, and security. These laws can sometimes restrict how a country treats its own citizens or manages its internal affairs. For instance, if a government's actions violate international norms, they might face sanctions or pressure from global institutions. Technology adds another layer. The internet and digital communication make it easier for ideas and movements to spread quickly. Governments might feel pressured to change policies or face criticism from the global community. This can limit their policy choices and influence how they govern internally. From an ethical and political view, these changes raise questions about justice and fairness. Should a country always have full control over its own laws, or is some sharing of sovereignty necessary to solve global problems? Issues like climate change or international security requiring countries to work together, even if it means giving up some control. In practice, countries often find a middle ground. They participate in global institutions but try to protect their core interests. They negotiate terms that allow them to stay true to their identity while contributing to global efforts. Good governance means being transparent and fair in these negotiations, making sure that sovereignty is respected, but also that global responsibilities are met. So, globalization can challenge traditional sovereignty, but it also offers opportunities for countries to work together on shared challenges. The key is balancing independence with cooperation, making sure that both national identity and global justice are honored.